Begins tonight in Owensboro as we gladly welcome back Friday After 5. A lot going on today. Food trucks, music, fun, all coming up tonight. And this marks one of the first major events to return to the tri-state since the pandemic began. We have a big show planned for you this hour, so we want to get started right away. My co-anchor Jake Boswell, meteorologist Joe Bird, there to begin our coverage this 7 o'clock hour here on the CW7. We've got great interviews, great information, and fun for you. Good morning, Jake.
Hey, good morning, Gretchen. Really, we're having a great time out here this morning just because the weather is so nice. Man, cool to be out here with Joe, showing Joe around downtown Owensboro a little bit over the last hour. So, I mean, you know it pretty well.
I found the donuts.
You found the donuts. Yeah, we've got some donuts provided, some coffee, and that's been nice to kind of get us going here on this Friday. But it's also easy to get going when you have Friday After 5, and just fantastic event was missing in 2020. Yeah. Now back here this morning. We've already talked to a couple guests over in our sister station, ABC 25, about what this event means to Owensboro and really the economy of Owensboro as well.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, not just how fun and the community of Owensboro, but the economy as well. We'll talk about the economy with what's behind us, too, a way that you can enjoy some food down here tonight. Let's talk about the events that are scheduled. We'll have tons of food trucks down here. A dozen food trucks will be set up on Veterans in between the River Park Center and the Hampton Inn tonight. We also have a lot of musical acts. We've got a list of those for you. A lot of them locally. The first one starting at 5 o'clock down by the River Park Center, and that's one of the coolest things about Friday After 5 is there's music everywhere. This year is the first mile of music, because with that music that starts at 5 o'clock, there's going to be a stage behind the Holiday Inn. That's the first time they've had that. But then the big show tonight, our friends, we can call them friends of the show now, Joe.
Hey, if you could watch today, you're friends.
Friends of the show now. Baja Men will be here tonight. Their stage, you'll see it over around 7:30 here on the CW7 behind us. That's where we're set up. They're going to take the stage and perform their first big performance since the pandemic started. Wow. So that's cool. They'll have a lot of energy, a lot of songs that we know Who Let the Dogs Out is their #1 song. They actually have a lot more songs that, as I kind of went through their catalog the last few days, I recognized tons of them.
I didn't. I only knew that one.
Well, you're pop culture-wise, Joe, somebody who needs some catching up. I'm catching him up out here. And DJ Shay also performing after the Baja Men, and she's great. Every time she comes down here, she's a local DJ. It's a huge crowd, and the weather usually brings out a huge crowd at Friday After 5, too.
And it's going to bring I think the weather's going to be a big crowd tonight. It's going to bring it out tonight because we have got some great weather. I mean, you can see the sun's beaming in our eyes right now, and that's going to be the case all afternoon. We got a couple of clouds that will pass by ever so often, even tonight as well, but there'll be no rain coming from those clouds. Let me show you right now on live first warning Doppler radar, and I zoomed it in right to Davis County. You can see Owensboro there in the dead center, and there is just nothing going on. That radar's going to sweep every 1 minute until we tell it to stop. We're not going to, of course, and that is what's going to be happening tonight. Is nothing right there on live first warning Doppler. So we are talking about food, right? So, of course, we have got to have a food truck graphic, and we got one. And tonight's special, as you saw there, it is the Baja Men. So dinner, if you do dinner at about 6 o'clock or so, that's going to be around 84 degrees. If you're going to have a late night snack, because you're going to be down here pretty late, it's going to be a mainly clear sky with temperatures around 70 degrees. And I'm going to highly suggest that late night snack and that dinner too, by the way, be from these folks right here, Curbside Kitchenette. Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for coming down this morning. I mean, what's it like to be back at Friday After 5?
It's amazing. It feels good. Last year was a little different for everyone, and this year we're looking forward to getting back into our groove.
Well, I tell you what, there's going to be a lot of grooving going on down here, especially at 8:30 when those Baja Men are right over there. Jamon, what is on your menu? Because I've been to your food truck before, and when I knew you were coming, I thought, they're going on camera with me. What's on your menu? What are you doing?
Tonight we'll have our Southern Fried Frog Legs. We'll have our Pig Pen Pork Burger, our half-pound double cheddar burger, onion rings, and French fries.
I've got the list here. I'm making sure that you just mentioned everything on there. Hey, I want to talk about this one, the Pig Pen Pork Burger. What is that one?
That's a half-pound pork burger. Comes with hickory smoked bacon, garlic aioli, roasted garlic aioli, and shredded lettuce and tomato.
There you go.
On the toasted brioche bun.
That's a good one right there. This guy's a chef.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, are you doing any cooking in this thing, or is it all on him?
Put me on blast like that. I do not cook on the trailer. If you ever call curbside or email us, that's me responding. I do a lot of the bookkeeping and just making sure that I keep that calendar going.
There you go. Do you know where you're going to be located down here so people can say, all right, I want those frog legs? Because you said the frog legs were coming back by high demand, didn't you?
Yes. Not last year, but the year before.
Yeah, I know, it's hard to say.
They sold out within like the first 30 minutes, and we had no idea that they would be so popular. So we brought them back.
All right, so the frog legs are back. So what are you doing to them that people want them so bad?
It's all about the marinade and the special southern batter is what really puts the kick to it. So
that's southern batter there. That's that southern batter right there. So, I mean, look, I forgot. Did you go to culinary school or did you just raise?
I went to culinary school in Norfolk, Virginia.
That's right, 'cause my best friend's in Norfolk.
Correct. I remember that. Yep. So I graduated there in 2011.
Wow.
Yep. So I've been in Kentucky for the last 6 years.
And was Friday After 5 your first stop down here with your truck?
Friday After 5 was our very first stop, which today makes our 5th year anniversary.
Oh, well, happy anniversary to both of you.
Thank you.
All right, so I got to get down here and give you some curbside kitchenette because I've got to try some southern frog legs, a curbside cheddar burger, a half-pound double cheddar burger, pig pin, pork burger, corn dogs, onion rings, and French fries. Boy, that sounds good, doesn't it, Jake?
Yeah, it does. It really does. And it's kind of the theme of Friday After 5. There's kind of too much to talk about, just like the things you guys are preparing. There is something really cool here happening when it comes to a mobile vaccine clinic as well. We'll talk about that coming up at 7:30. Guys, thanks for waking up early with us and joining us here in downtown Owensboro. We'll be back with you down here, guys, at the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. But for now, back to you in the studio.